And I'm assuming that the emotions that we've all felt since Newtown, the emotions that we've all felt since Tucson and Aurora and Chicago, the pain we share with these families and families all across the country who've lost a loved one to gun violence, I'm assuming that's not a temporary thing.
Yeah, after the column on Richard Shelby and the lack of a new gun regulation to expand background checks, something that nearly 90% of Americans wanted, according to numerous different polls. And even if you think the numbers might be skewed a little bit, let's say greater than 70%. I took issue with the logic that's used by a lot of people, and I think reading the comments after that column from readers, it kind of showed, I think, what a good job the NRA has done. And the gun lobby has done in kind of shifting the arguments away from the nuances and away from what is, the specifics of an argument, and just cutting it down to two black and white issues of anti-gun or pro-gun. I'm in the middle of that. I have no problem with guns. I have one. I have a lot of folks in my family who hunt. I grew up in this state. Many people in my family hunt, and they take great pride in taking care of their guns, and they have, my father-in-law is a collector of guns. I would never try to take that away from somebody. I don't want to take that away from somebody, but I do think that everyone out there should treat their guns the way the people who I know best do. And they take it seriously. They go to training courses, they go to the shooting range, they educate themselves on it. And I think that should be a requirement. If we can have requirements for a car in which you go and get a driver's license and someone judges your competency in being able to operate that, then I don't understand why we couldn't have something similar to that in some way, shape, or form to guns. But at the very least, why we wouldn't be able to just give a background check and make sure on every transaction that we're not giving them to felons and to people who are mentally unstable. And I don't think that's too much to ask.